Hello there.
Hey, what's up?
Going great.
All right, so it's just gonna be us three.
Uh, Hopefully more, but yeah, just go with the flow.
Okay. All right, cool. Who else did you invite?
So I've told Asparagus
Faith.
if he's free, and we'll just wait to hear a response from him.
All right. How about Faith? Is she? Did you tell her or you know?
Yeah, I told Faith, but no response from her yet.
Okay.
Okay. So we're here.
Yeah.
Season final episode. I can't lie, guys. I've been watching a lot of Andrew Tate videos yesterday.
Really?
A lot of shorts. Yeah, a
Okay.
lot of motivational stuff. It was really good.
Okay. Great. I mean, that's great, man. I mean, you don't
I'm
have to
always
like.
a big fan of Tate. I think Tate's a good guy. I honestly don't think. I've honestly seen a pattern here. Like, every guy that the mainstream media hates, I tend to like.
Yeah. Yeah, and
The mainstream, the left hate Tucker Carlson. I seem to like him.
Yeah,
The
I like
the
him too.
the left hate Donald Trump. I tend to like him. The left
Yeah.
hate DeSantis. I tend to like him.
Yeah.
Whatever the left hates, you like apparently.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I just had a 1 hour interview, with um with a woman. At first we were talking about what she did for a living. Then it just, I don't know how it transitioned into us talking about trans stuff and all that. But it
Did
was a pretty
you
good
did
talk.
you explain to her your stance on that fact and you don't think it should exist?
Hmm?
Did you
No,
explain to her your stance is that you don't think it should exist?
I'm not gonna lie. She was saying so much, and this person was a trans woman too. She was saying so much. It's like,
Again, I had a discussion with Faithy, and I said I think it's just a whole lot of like mental gymnastics and
yeah,
manipulation at a young age.
I'm not gonna lie. I said a couple times that, look, I don't care if you're trans, as long as you're of legal age, then it doesn't matter to me. And I said that a couple. I said
I
that a
personally
couple.
question if it should exist, but
Yeah, I
as
mean,
long as you're 18 plus, what's it are and
right then,
kids.
they question that, why is there really a legality on that? And I was like,
Do you really think that a young think about it from a logical perspective? Would you trust yourself? Ask her seriously. At the age of 4, would you trust yourself to be able to drive a car safely?
hmm.
Would you trust your kid with alcohol?
I'm not gonna lie.
Would
I
you
didn't know
trust
we were.
your kid with buying a loan at 5 years old? If the
No,
answer is no, then
personally,
it's legal.
I didn't believe the conversation was even gonna go there. So I didn't even prepare for that. So it's like I was just
At
kind of,
least you got your first interview. Well,
yeah, pretty much. It's like, I didn't even prepare for any of that stuff. If I knew that the conversation was gonna go
if I
there,
knew
I
it
would have
was
prepared
gonna
for it.
go there, I would hit hard. I would go in and I would have went on that interview and pressed her hard on it. You think that it's acceptable? Ask her, ask her at the age of 5 or 6 years old, would you say that you were competent enough to be able to drink alcohol or know the responsibility of gambling or buying a house? If the answer is no, what makes you think you're competent enough to fucking have a sex change?
Right. It's like, I'm
Like,
not gonna lie. The only valid thing they said is, they wish they did it when they were 20. I'm saying, like, okay, look, as long as you are of legal age, it doesn't matter. If you said like 10, I would have like questioned that a bit more. But it's like I said, like, look, I said kids aren't really, their brains aren't fully developed.
they're not technically. If I were, I would suggest that the age of voting should be raised, not reduced. I would, if anything, I'd be putting the age up of voting to like 21, 22.
Mm.
And I'd be raising the amount of how old you need to be to drink alcohol. I would also be probably raising the age of consent and sex to about 18, at least maybe up by 2 years.
What's the age of consent with oh wait, the age of consent with sex is like 16 where you're at, right?
Yeah, 16. In certain countries,
Oh,
18.
okay. So, like,
Because let's be honest with you, a 16-year-old, are they really competent enough to make that decision? I would say,
Not really. No.
I would say no. Yeah, I'd say no.
I mean,
think
they're almost competent, but they're not competent.
they're almost competent. At 16, you're still a fucking baby. Have you seen the intelligence of some people at age 16? Baby. They've got the
Right.
brain of a fucking toddler, most of them. And this is not knocking it. We have a lot of smart people, but over the years, I think you can even admit it, that the intelligence of the British Empire, the British and America has declined massively. I think you can admit that as well. I think we all can. But yeah. Anything you'd like to say, Jamie?
Well, oh yeah, I remember this time I mentioned this app where, in the event of this so-called merger, yeah, this is this one app where social media video sharing platform where majority of its users are like at least above their 30s at least, and I find this concept really interesting. Like, majority of these videos are by grown adults, and some are really creative, others are like vlog styles, whatever.
As long as they're not hurting people, I don't see why adults can't make content. I really don't see the reason. It's just, yeah.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, Risk?
I have no opinion about people making content. Like,
well, what kind of content?
I think it was like vlogs or anything at the age of 30. Like, I have no problem with people doing that.
I feel like vlogs really. I feel like if you're living a certain lifestyle and you're able to travel the world, then vlogs would be valid. Like, if you have the money to do it, of course. But I don't know. It's like if you're just vlogging your whole neighborhood or your whole city, then there's only so much you can do with that.
I think even Casey Neistat, he reached the point where that was basically all he was doing for years.
Yeah, it's like, at a certain point in your life, you have to ask yourself, bro, how many day in my life vlogs am I really gonna make? Like, without traveling somewhere at least like, exciting, lavish, all that. Like, pretty much if you're like either a millionaire or like at least a guy with money and you can travel the world, that's when you should make a vlog.
I think if anything, you should make a podcast. I think podcast is a new form of entertainment. People hate it, but I think podcasts are a brilliant form of media. I think a lot of YouTubers and social media guys are getting onto them. I also, Twitter Spaces, right? I think a lot more YouTubers and social media creators are getting in on that as well. They see an
I'm not gonna lie. One feature that I like that the Spotify for podcasters app added was the following thing. Although I feel like that should have been there already.
Yeah.
What happened? It should have been a feature. It should have been a feature already.
I think it should have been a feature before they even changed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should have. But hey, I'm glad I can see how many people are following me though. I think it's amazing.
The Spotify feature where it literally just sends you. There's a Spotify have a feature where it literally just gives you a random podcast to listen to.
Really?
I'm just wondering if that's a feature.
I don't really know, to be honest.
You can watch. It just sends watch it.
But yeah, it's like I'm glad that I can see how many people are following me, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I have people who follow my podcast. I genuinely was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought no one followed it.
How much followers does the Aloni Show have?
Fairly.
How much does the Aloni Show have?
It currently has 190 followers.
A good start.
Okay. I have 25.
Team Sketch has 3. I don't even know how much does Opinionistics have?
I need to check.
All I do remember is me suggesting that in the DMs too, in the DMs. I didn't think they would actually do it. I thought it was just gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be an afterthought. To be fair,
but it's it makes sense though. Why would you not have it there? It allows users to keep track of how much followers they have.
Yeah. I think it was
an analytic tool to realize. It's a good analytic tool to gauge how much who should get the most priority on ads. as well. I might think about it. Probably
Yeah.
should have been added at day one, if I'm being honest, but yeah.
Hey, it's added now, so I mean, you know.
Star Wars is cool, but not as cool as what it used to be.
Oh yeah, what happened to Star Wars, huh? Did it become woke?
Yep. Kathleen Kennedy, she ruined it.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
It's
I'm
getting
not gonna
better,
lie.
but
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine like what would you do if like they called Darth Vader Darth Gayer or something like that?
well, I don't think that's gonna happen because he's dead.
Okay.
Unless they make a prequel.
You never know what might happen.
They
But,
technically have been adding Darth Vader back into the mix with like prequel TV shows. You got to see you basically got that with the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. What else do you guys want to dive into?
Actually, now that I think about it, hey, John, man, how long have you had your podcast for? Like 1 or 2 years now?
3 years now, I think.
No, at least over a year. I started.
Okay.
I started in January 5th, 2022.
Okay, got you.
I think mine was 2020, something like that.
Mine was last year too. When I probably a couple months later after I lost my job, but I'm laughing about that because I didn't really like the job, but you already know about that. Anyways, yeah. So what else is there to talk about?
Tons of stuff.
All right. How much did crypto go up to?
Give me a second.
Oh, you're not gonna layer in this.
$2020, I think. Yeah.
Huh.
That's when I first started the Risk 11.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Rich,
check crypto.
would you ever make a new podcast for a specific topic or niche?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it, but I would be looking to do it with you guys or something like that, or maybe
Okay.
about something else.
Oh, okay.
I've also been thinking, if Opinionistic, the Aloni Show gets better, we could create something called the Aloni Show After Show or something like that. Or
Okay.
we have
Cool.
a podcast, the second podcast for the Aloni Show. We can get a couple extra interviews or something like that. We can do it for Opinionistics or something like that. I was thinking we could maybe make an extra podcast at some point, but.
Hey, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't want to jinx this, but yesterday I got an OnlyFans creator, and I can't wait to talk to them, and I have the interview tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, then.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for one other person to
Is there anybody else that wants to join this thingy?
Oh, what'd you say?
Anybody else that wants to join this episode and talk with us?
Oh, I mean, Faithy and Asparagus, they're clearly busy, so I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah. So, what are your plans, in the future for this podcast, Jame? What do you want to accomplish?
Well, what I want to accomplish is get big name guests to appear, and
that's the goal.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, cool.
Why is Bitcoin down to 26k?
Oh, it's down?
Yeah, 26k. It was up like.
Yeah, I told you, I knew it'd gone down at some point.
Oh no, it is down. Dang.
Don't worry,
but it's not just Bitcoin though. A lot of crypto is down apparently.
It's gonna it's a lot of it's down.
Okay, I have an all-time gain of 3 cents.
Wow, you've gained 3 cents. Let's go.
100 grand by the end of the year. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, Bitcoin is the future. Let's do it.
Way.
I trust Bitcoin more than I trust fiat, the banking system, if I'm being honest.
But the banking system just wants, what's best for us.
It's fractional reserve banking, Eric. They practically fucking... The banks' sole main job is to fucking shaft the end user. And then, literally, they just go evaporate your money by printing more money. With Bitcoin, you can't print more money. There's only a certain limit amount of Bitcoin out there in the world.
But, I can't believe it.
The governments are not on your side, my friend.
We broke him. We've broken the woke. The woke is now asleep.
Let me stop. Okay.
Let me stop.
Yeah, and that's saying something.
Let's
Oh,
see if we can get some like woke person on this podcast. We can just dive in with
nice. Rosa Brooks said. She said thanks. The person I interviewed today.
Okay, let's see if we can get some like woke person on the podcast.
I'll be honest. Where can we woke person on Twitter? Hold on, let me look up woke person right now.
Just DM them, say yo, you're woke. Can we?
Wait, what?
Okay, the first post I said. The first post I see. Sorry, not said see. It says every time a white person uses the term woke, they should be asked to define it every time because it will always sound like this. I don't know what she's talking about because I did not watch the video of the Caucasian person, but let me see if I can find a woke person. I really woke this person up for sure every single day last year. I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Woke them up, meaning I actually made them realize the hypocrisy in the left.
Well, I mean, there's a clown emoji, so maybe you're right. At the end of that, apparently the wokest thing a wokester can ask an anti-woke person who uses the word woke more often than punctuation is, what do you mean by woke?
Someone that is up their own arse, someone that literally has an agenda, and someone that manipulates facts to further their own ends and goals of a certain political party.
I think, bro, I'll be honest. I just want to DMs. I just want to find
someone that has a narrative, someone that wants to place narratives in movies when there is none.
Matter of fact, let me look up the term "I'm woke."
I am someone that is very progressive. Someone that wants to shove my narrative up someone's fucking arse. Because I am a hungry person. That I am someone that has to be the most important person in the room. That's basically what woke is, in my definition.
Okay, I can't find a woke person. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna like probably search on YouTube later or something like how to find a woke person because it's like I can't find any.
How to spot a woke person in public should be interesting.
Well, in terms we need in this case we do need it on social media. We do need to find a woke person on social media because I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like we're trying to interview
someone. If you go up to a nice
like,
hot chick, I'm sure she would fucking say, "You fucking weirdo! Why would I want to be on your podcast? You probably got no followers."
How do you know that? Hey, I have a solid 25.
Because I'm secretly one of your followers.
Imagine. It's like, look, first off, how would you know how many followers I have? I have a solid. I wouldn't even say how many followers I have. Like, how would you know that, ma'am? It's like, how do you know I'm not making big money from that?
Good point.
Yeah. How do you know I'm not on Joe Rogan's level?
Joe Rogan's level, huh?
Yeah. How do you know I'm not on Logan Paul's level?
Oh, I have no respect for that guy. He can go fuck himself.
How do you know I'm not on Jake Paul's level?
I question Jake Paul as well. He's a scammer.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Both Paul's scammers.
Still better than Logan in a way.
Yeah, at least I think Jake has more integrity than Logan. Logan clearly doesn't give a fuck about anybody because he scammed his fans and he had fuck all about it. Didn't do anything to resolve it.
Right. Hey, I could be on KSI's level.
Well, he's just a fucking a broke boy, but pretends he's freaking rich.
Broke boy. What?
He is a broke boy. Let's be real. He's got a fucking mentality of a broke boy. Yeah, he's got money now, but coincidentally, I don't think he actually saves money. I think he spends it too much. I think if he were in a situation where he buys tons of stuff, I think he would go bankrupt.
Nah, yeah, bro is pushing 30 and he still acts like he's 19, bro. Like
he also acts like he spends money like a madman.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, at this point, grow up. How does Jake Paul act more mature than you?
Because he's matured. I think I think Jake. I think you're going to be surprised. I think Jake need that loss. I think it's going to make him more better and more stronger.
Yeah, and I'm
Because
not
let's
gonna
be
lie.
honest with you, even Mike Tyson lost a couple of fights, and same with Ali.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe the beard did a difference. Maybe him growing that beard made a difference too. It's like, grew a beard. Now he's wiser. I wish I can grow a beard like that, man. But it's like,
What do you think the odds that Logan Paul becomes president of the United States?
oh no, don't.
No, he's a fucking Democrat.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure Logan. I would say the odds.
I'm surprised he is a Democrat because I'm pretty sure his mother's a Republican. Like, especially since he was in Ohio. Ain't that one of the most Republican states you could be in?
To be fair, I think to be fair, I'm just gonna say this. I think Logan and Jake Paul like Donald Trump. They just don't say it openly, do
Because
they?
they're pussies.
Right. I mean, well, yeah, that, and they have influence and like, well, yeah, they have what you said too. But at the same time, it's like, they don't want to put themselves in that box. They don't want to put themselves in that political box and pretty much alienate half their audience.
Well, because he knows that half his audience is a bunch of woke plats.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hate woke. The woke need to die.
The woke mind virus.
He needs to get exterminated.
The virus shall die.
Am I the only one that thinks that COVID maybe just made more people woke?
Look, Risk. I am
Are
woke.
Are you talking about the vaccines that people
Yeah.
took?
Risk. I am woke, and if you keep saying this stuff, I am going to complain about it on Twitter.
Are you really woke?
Yeah, and if you keep offending me, I'm going to complain about it on Twitter.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Or you could just cancel him, but we all know how effective that is. Not.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel you. I'm gonna call your job and tell them to fire you.
I was being
No.
sarcastic, and even then, I was generally being
That's
honest.
the fucking
with that.
thing I know. Like, you can't have an opinion and all that shit. Weird. It
Yeah,
sucks.
you really can't, but
It sucks.
it does. It really does suck, but
They're trying to kill Tate. They're trying to kill Donald. They're trying to kill DeSantis. They really just want us to live in a one tyranny government type of mode, aren't they? They really want the Democrats to win.
It's all about majority opinion.
I think they're going to turn Trump into a martyr, and I think the people want Trump back in to fucking kick that loser Biden out.
look, what's wrong with Biden? I've made that joke so many times, so we all know what's wrong with Biden.
He's mental. If you're going to fucking go after Trump for the shit that you're going after him for, you need to fucking take a good look in the mirror and go after Biden.
True. That's true.
You need to go after Obama. You need to go after Hillary. You need to go after freaking George, and you need to go after all of them.
I still can't say anything bad about Obama, man. It's like
He's a fucking dick.
I just can't bring myself.
He started 5 fucking wars.
Ugh.
5 fucking wars.
I was too young to realize that.
5 wars. He's the president that started the most wars in history.
He's the president that started the most wars.
Who, Biden?
Yeah, no, Obama.
Oh.
Like, no offense.
What?
There's been a president that started more wars since the age of the Constitution's been signed.
Oh, you do have a good point there.
I mean, come on. He had to have said one thing that you liked.
Well, Obama.
Yeah, Obama.
Yeah, I know he started a couple of wars, but there's going to be at least one thing that gets your attention.
He's not exactly. He didn't.
I
understand stuff.
Yeah, I understand your point on the whole wars started by Obama, but there's going to be
I don't think he did much for the economy either, if I'm being honest. I think that came from Trump. I think he tried to do some good with Obamacare, but even then, I question it actually had any good or effect.
Okay.
I suppose he did. He did sentence Bin Laden to death. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. Depends on the perspective you look at it from.
True.
Yeah.
If you look at it from the perspective of the West invading a not a completely neutral country, then yeah, it's bad. But if you look at they're a terrorist regime, they need to go down, then you can spin it whatever narrative you want. Who knows? Who knows? What else do you want to dive into?
Oh my gosh.
What happened, Jame? What happened?
Uh,
Did your ex-girlfriend
you-
text you?
No, you're not gonna like hearing this.
Oh, what is it? No. What is it?
It's bad. You know, you already know this is gonna happen, but it's still bad either way.
What's going to happen?
Andrew Tate and brother Tristan to remain in jail for another 30 days.
I knew
They're
it.
never getting out.
Yeah, they're never getting out. They're gonna extend they're gonna extend their time.
These guys are never going to get out. They're going to get extended, and then they're going to try and blame. They're going to try and kill him.
Yeah.
They say they'll stay locked up until June 27th,
And then you're going to extend it again.
and again, and so on and so forth. Well, why am I not surprised?
Days.
Oh
The
man.
point where they can't escape. It's fucking wrong. If you're not going to fucking charge them with a fucking crime at this point, charge them with a fucking crime and let them fucking be on their way.
What's even the point in the first place? I understand the allegations, but if there's
no allegations, Jamie. They're doing it because they want to fucking send a message. You fucking do what he tries to do, we'll fucking lock you up and imprison you.
Hold on, I never said I agree.
Everybody that wants to stand up to this bullshit.
I never said I agree with the allegations. I said I understand why. I never said I agree with them.
I don't understand why either. I understand that they're trying to send a message to the people that are his fans and everybody that wants to stand up to the Matrix or the deep state. They're sending a message to them and saying, we have got your leader. We have got your biggest mascot. We have sent him into prison. If you even try anything, we'll do the same to you. We don't give a fuck about the rules. We don't give a fuck about law. You fucking do anything, we'll fucking lock you up and we'll freaking put you in prison and we'll strip you of every single right you own and your assets.
Yeah.
That's a clear-cut message you're sending. You try anything, we'll seize everything you've got.
I'm not gonna lie. I was certain that they would release Tristan and keep Andrew because
they're not gonna do that. They're sending a message. The message is, if you try any shit, we'll take you to court and we'll literally imprison you. Without any due trial, without any fucking precedent, because we don't need a precedent. Because if you annoy us too much, we'll just fucking force a narrative. We have the power. We control all the justice systems. We control all the bank accounts. We control everything. If you say something we do not agree with, we'll fucking take you to court. And my parents said to me, oh, but they can't do that. That's illegal. They need a fucking precedent. No, they fucking don't. All they need is a narrative. All they need is they can fucking grasp for straws. They're grasping for straws with Trump, and they're clearly using something that's non-existent, that nobody gives a fuck about. It's corporate fucking business practice. They're clearly using it as a way to freaking silence someone. And it's clear as day. They're trying to silence opposition, trying to silence political partners, political people, because they've got a narrative to spend. It doesn't matter about law. Law doesn't mean nothing to these people. All they care about is killing off their competition and political competition.
True that.
They're going to seize all of Tate's assets and they're going to donate to the state, and they're going to use that money to not even pay the victims, but to pay their own people, their own employees' pockets. Pay off bribes that they bribed other governments to let this slide. He's a fucking British and American citizen.
Wales always trying to get me down. Just pearly things.
Wales.
Yeah.
He's never getting out. I wish both Tates were free.
Honestly, yeah, me too. Because like they really
they've done fuck all. They've honestly done fuck all. If you look into the case, you can clearly tell they've done fuck all. There's fucking no proof, and they're clearly trying to send a message. Like, no offense, but if you deny him constantly, no offense, even the sheep have got to realize that this is unjust.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, enough. You put him in for a thing. Charge him with an actual fucking crime. But you don't have a crime. You have nothing. You're just trying to build him a narrative. It's clear as day.
It's clear as day, man. Like, that's what they're trying to do. Like, prove.
They're trying to do the same thing with Trump. They're trying to turn him into a martyr. And I can guarantee you, the people are not going to have it. The people are going to vote for Trump in office.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I remember that AI thing. I remember that AI, photo that leaked. It looked pretty good. I'll be honest, but it wasn't Trump. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, there was like a deep fake of like Vladimir Putin on shorts. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. These deepfakes are becoming out of control. I'm not gonna lie. The person's podcast I left yesterday because he said, "Yeah, no, I don't want to say it." Anyways, yeah, because of what he said, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Somehow he did like an AI of Snoop Dogg with his introduction. I'm like, whoa, how did you do that? I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not even gonna upload that episode anymore because it's like
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna upload the episode because it's like I'm saying, yeah. I'll probably just permanently delete it or just keep it. Who knows?
Was that the guy that edited your podcast for you?
Pretty much. And yeah, you're right. That is a little weird. I don't know how he did that. I really just started thinking about it and like, yeah, no, I don't know how he did that.
If I were you, Eric, I'd take a look at that episode, watch it entirely, and see if he's edited in certain ways or what he's done.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not uploading the episode anyway, so I don't really care.
No, I mean, what the episode that you're editing, that he edited for you, I'd watch the entire episode and see if there's anything dodgy in it.
Okay. Yeah, like yeah, you're right. You're right about that too.
Or if he's edited it, he might have to put something in that might. Yeah. I don't think it's fair what's happening to Tate or Trump.
Yeah, it's not.
Clearly, there shouldn't be. I don't think any political people should be able to go after a fucking citizen, a former sitting president. That's a bad fucking precedent and a wild. I think I'm glad that McCarthy and a lot of the GOP the Republicans are going after the shit like this because dodgy. Like, what is if you look at it, a New York DA is going after this. That what they should be going after is a guy that's a federal DA, but the federal DA, a normal DA is not going out is going after this when the federal DA dropped it because they realized there was no case. That just poses narrative. If the federal version, which is more of the federal government, the federal side of it dropped it because they realized there was no case. But the state DA is going after it. The federal one's supposed to have more power. Yet the normal DA is going after it. Doesn't make sense. Why is a normal DA going after something that should have been done by the federal government?
Yeah, you're right. It definitely doesn't make
sense. It just makes you wonder. This is dodgy. Why is the state going after him? And like, what's he fucking done? That's so bad.
Yeah, next thing they're gonna tell us.
He paid off a private affair, an affair he had. What did he do before office?
Yep. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, he paid off an affair that he had with his wife. Don't all rich people do that?
He didn't have with his wife. It was someone that he didn't have was an affair. But it was someone that it was a woman, a porn star, someone that he had an affair with years ago. Before he even married his other wife.
Oh, okay.
He paid that off because he knew for a fact if what she would leak, it could wreck his campaign. So he just paid her off. He put an NDA, made her sign an NDA. And that's no offense, but that is common business practice. That is common politics. It's been that for about 100 years, so I don't know what's wrong with it. And the fact is, here's the other kicker. Bill Clinton had something similar to this, and he didn't get charged for it.
True. I mean, hey,
that's a precedent.
Hey, I mean, but like, hey, Trump gave her
they used campaign funds.
Trump gave her the old trumpet.
Yeah. The thing is, though, they're complaining that he used campaign funds to do this, but there's no proof. Where's the proof that he did? For all you know, it could have just he used his own private money. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to dive into?
Klaus. You remember that?
Yes, I remember Klaus.
Yeah, those were the days.
Seeing as Eric got left, oh well.
Oh, he'll be back.
What else you want to dive into?
So I was thinking of that episode that me, Eric, and Jacob did.
It's not just Trump that's the target. It's Trump's voters. Situations in the promise of preparing yet another law enforcement derangement for more than 1,000 non-violent January 6 protesters.
Yeah. I suppose so.
This proves that they don't like Trump, even though he's actually one of the people that want to freaking protect some country. Should we end this podcast here?
It seems a bit too short. I think we can keep going
We'll
for a
wait.
few more
Fine
minutes.
then. Let us know what you want to talk about. You dive in then.
All right then. Well, there's a lot of things to go into.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's this thing back in the day, and I realized why we're here in the first place. You know?
That's a good question. Why are we here?
Yeah. Is life really a simulation to us?
It is. If you look at it from the thingy, we're all little ants and we're all modern slaves. We're all slaves. We have no free will. We don't even get to choose our own government. If you look at it from that point of view, we have no free will. And even if you get money, they can always take it away from you. So you have no free will. You'll never be able to escape poverty. You'll always be a slave. The only difference is when you have money, you'll be in a different thingy. You'll be in a different class.
Oh yeah. Oh, super. Have you seen the Instagram reel I've sent in on the chat yesterday, kind of?
I don't have Instagram anymore. I got rid of it. I still have my account, but I never use it.
Okay. So there was this video about this girl saying 6 things I love in my room. First one, she said, my slide, because if you looked at the thumbnail of the picture, you see that's kind of a slant floorboard or whatever. The second thing is a secret bag stash, a little stash for all of her handbags, like most women do,
Yeah. I feel just hearing about this video, I feel like I've killed my intelligence.
Yeah. But that's just the start of it. There's more that there's gonna be people get the idea. I think the third thing she mentions is Buddha masks. Now I don't have a problem with people following different beliefs. It's their lives, they do what they want, but that's just something I've acknowledged and I've never noticed most people would have. Especially this girl in particular, I just never thought of it really. And then the fourth thing, she has crystals. And interesting.
Crystals.
Yeah, crystals. Not just any crystals. They're kind of like magical. So yeah. And then she has her dance medals because she's a dancer, of course. That makes a lot of sense. And of course, like most people of her kind, she has a photo wall of her pictures of her. And yeah, that's about it, really. That's the day in the life of this woman about the same thing she likes in a room. And just to give you a brief down.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that, Risk? Just wanting to know.
I think it's awesome.
Okay. You sure?
Sure. Let's see the future.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Oh, fuck you, the Fed. All they fucking do is they want to crush and make everybody fucking poor.
Sorry, my bad, guys. I got a call, so that's why I left.
Fuck Jerome.
Okay.
But what were you guys talking about?
So I was talking to Risk about this Instagram reel I sent in like 3 in the morning my time. You know the girl that says the 6 things I love in my room? Have you seen that reel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Risk about that because he doesn't use Instagram all that often. So I was giving a debrief of what are the things that she mentioned and ask him what he thinks, and he was like, cool, I guess. But I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, sure. I was like, okay, fair enough. And yeah. I mean, what do you think, Eric, about that video?
Okay, so wait, hold on. Explain it again.
So I was talking to Risk about the Instagram reel about this girl explaining the things that she likes in a room. and I found it interesting because I realized we have talked about these kind of things in the past. I was thinking, what do you guys think about that video in particular?
What were? Okay, I don't think I really saw the video. What were the things that she listed that she liked in her room?
Okay, so in the reel, six things she mentions. Firstly, if you saw in the thumbnail, she has like a slat. She has a angle slant in her room, so she kind of there's a bit of an angle, so it looks like a slide. So she mentions her slide. That's interesting. And the second thing she mentions a secret bag stash for all the handbags. Then the third thing, and you and this is what I want, and this is what I found interesting given your background is like she has Buddha masks, and yeah,
Huh.
that threw me off. In my opinion, it threw me off because I kind of I can see it's okay. I understand she would. I see. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. I understand people have their own choices in life, but I would never expected like a white girl having a collection of Buddha masks in a room. That's just something for me personally just threw me off in a way.
I mean, it is weird. I'll say that it is a little weird. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw this one video on the the account Clown World, and it pretty much I think it. Let me try and find it. Clown World actually. Clown World. Okay, it was pretty much this video. Okay, it was pretty much this female like in a reel, I believe. She was she pretty much, or I believe this was on Instagram. Either way, like actually no. Let me try and find it. Oh, okay, here it is. It said like it was this one picture of this like a one girl. It said how I sleep at night knowing all my baby daddies are tucked away, nice and safe in prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like she's laying comfortably out. So, I don't really. So I was like, she said baby daddies. Like I don't really know what she did, but I assume that she like I would have to like kind of see. I would kind of. I don't want to assume. I would need to see the context of it, but I would assume that like she somehow falsely accused them, and now because of that they're in prison.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly 1 year ago, El Salvador became the first sovereign nation to run its own Bitcoin node. Land of the free. Bitcoin.
Yep. Scooter. And yeah.
Make his country rich.
Oh yeah. It makes a lot of people rich if they use
Yeah.
it wisely.
Yeah,
I think El Salvador will be one of the richest countries in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to put. Why? Yeah, the White House basically says launches an attack on Bitcoin. BTC responds by pumping. Yeah, they basically said the White House like Bitcoin is non-existent and does not work. Justin, White House fears imaginary digital money will compete with their imaginary paper money.
You said imaginary payment money?
Paper money.
Oh, paper money. Oh, well, look, paper money.
No, imaginary digital. They said the White House fears imaginary digital money like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano.
Well, yeah, Bitcoin is a scam, dude.
Really now? And how is it that more people trust it more than the fiat system? If
Well,
Bitcoin's a scam, then fiat's a scam.
Well, you see, a lot of people are very dumb, so they don't really know it's a scam. But I know because I'm woke. It's a scam, dude.
Have you heard a thing called doing your research?
Yeah, Bitcoin's a scam.
I do my research all the time, dude. What are you talking about?
When was the last time you done your research?
Did you know that
5
Bitcoin
years
only
ago?
has? Did you know Bitcoin only has 21 million Bitcoin in the world? And once that's gone, once they're all utilized, there'll be no more Bitcoin ever.
Wait, what?
There's only ever 21 million Bitcoin in the world.
Oh.
And there's only like 1 million Bitcoin left to be mined.
Oh, wow. But
yeah.
I'm a commentary channel, and I know this stuff, and you don't. So I've been doing this way longer than you.
What's your track record? What's your success rate?
My success rate is 95% success. I mean,
so you're missing 5%.
Oh, so you're saying you've been very successful, especially in the time of COVID?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Sure you were.
I informed people. You know, I'm.
We all want to be that guy, don't we all?
Didn't
You
you
know-
tell
But
people to short? Didn't you to tell people to short Bitcoin and short Tesla at record lows? About like $22. Said Tesla was going bankrupt at $20 a share. Did
Listen,
it go up
dude.
about like two, 3 grand? Did it go up about 2 grand?
Listen, dude. Look. This is hurting my brain, and I have to take a piss. But you know, you guys can you know, look. This is hurting my brain. I have a headache right now. I'll
Intellectual conversation.
look, man. I'm an intellectual person. I can debate you anytime. I just don't feel like doing
Then
it.
why
now.
are you running away then?
I'm
You're
I'm
running
not
away like Biden.
I'm not running away. First off, Biden is an amazing president. He's better than Trump. And
Name me one thing he's done that's successful.
no, name me 5.
Exactly.
Well, there's Biden care.
Biden.
No,
Care. That's
no,
a thing.
no. Wait, there's a thing called Obamacare, but even that is somewhat better than whatever you just said.
Well, okay, okay. Biden is helping people in Ukraine, fight the
What, by
war.
giving Zelensky, making Zelensky a fucking billionaire, and like allowing big pharma and big like banking
Look, you guys are just
to freaking invade?
You guys are just conspiracy theorists, and you know, who's this big
This is
pharma?
the demographic of a leftist. You always complain. You always say whenever we come at you with fucking logical points, you say we're conspiracy theorists or what? A right wing MAGA lunatic.
Look, just like Kanye, you're just crazy. You're off your meds, man. And you know, it's like I just can't debate someone who's not in the right mindset. You know.
And I can't debate stupid.
Listen, look, I'm gonna go take a piss. You ladies just like, you know, keep talking, and yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you just assume our genders?
How dare you? Are you supposed to call yourself woke? How dare you? You hypocrites!
Look.
You hypocritical bullshit!
I didn't assume your gender. I didn't. Look.
Yeah,
You just
yes,
called
you
ladies.
did. You literally assumed we were women, and you call yourself the next progressive generation. Oh my! I can't even.
Look. Hey. You're just assuming. I mean, it's giving insecurity. I mean, you know. I mean, you guys are just not secure with yourselves, and you know, I'm just gonna go take a piss. Because,
The only thing insecure is your accountability.
Yeah.
I take accountability all the time, and like, you know, people even call me a sensitive guy.
Name me one bad policy that Trump's had.
Well, Trump.
Or no, actually 5.
Okay, well, for one, Trump wanted to build a wall you know, to block out Mexico, and you know, he paid off that porn star.
That's corporate business practice. And the wall, quite honestly, don't you think that we need a wall at this moment in time?
Well, no, I think everyone should be welcome to this country, man.
Without fucking digital due process, without process. Do you want them to carry drugs into your country and kill your own people?
Look, there's like a 5% chance of that happening, dude.
It doesn't matter if it's a fucking 1% chance. You fucking crack down on it.
Even if the wall is built, the Mexicans still come over the U.S. by plane, because that's how a lot of people get into U.S. these days. It's not just by crossing the border.
See, Jame's on my side, man.
At what point was I on your side? I'm just stating the obvious. Most of the thing you're saying is not obvious. I'm saying things as it is.
In airports, though.
Look, you guys are making me really uncomfortable, and you know, it's like, look.
Oh, do you feel safe?
I'll get a grip.
Space? You guys
don't get your freaking. Do you want me to get you a timeout corner?
Wait,
I think you should.
Excuse me. What'd you say?
Do you want me to set up a timeout corner for you to relax and to reconvene and like re-engage your sanity?
Look, I'm a 30-something-year-old man. I don't need a timeout corner.
Really? So this is totally not a thing where you do yoga and Pilates while you're at work. They get a
Well,
3-course meal.
you know,
And you totally don't see the therapist that tells you, "You're doing a fine-ass job, son."
well, look, my therapist has been flirting with me for a while now, and you know, it's
Oh,
like,
has she? Maybe I
Yeah.
should. Maybe I should call her up. Call the boss of that place and have her deported.
are you assuming? Wait, where do you think he's from?
Mexico.
Look, no, like he's not from Mexico. And like you know, I'm not gonna tell you where
Oh,
she's
my
from.
mistake. She's from China.
Well, look, it is what it is, man. It's like, look,
It is what it is, man.
it's like, look, I can't do this. You guys are ganging up on me. I need backup. Let me call my boy, like you know, Ethan Decline. I mean,
Ethan Decline.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean Ethan Klein.
Okay, I would love to see your mate Ethan Decline.
Look. My look. Okay, Ethan. Look. Okay, Ethan. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Ethan is busy. You know, he's with his wife, and you know they're making I don't.
Babies.
No, no.
Oh.
They said like you know the population is like you know is very like you know high, and like you know I agree with them, but you know it's like yeah.
Italy's birth rate is declining massively. Apparently, like 3%, down 3% this year.
Wow.
No,
That's bad.
I think we have enough. I think we have enough human beings on Earth. I believe that like you know we don't need to have any more babies because like you know the Earth is full enough.
And what would happen? Let's go into a hypothetical scenario. What would happen if there wasn't enough babies being created a year?
Well, I mean, hypothetically speaking, I mean, you know, the Earth would like pretty much, it would just, we would go extinct, you know, man.
Then that's what's happening right now.
How would you know that?
Because I read the data and I look at the thing. There's clearly not enough people and not enough young men knocking a bunch of young, nice, attractive ladies up.
Look, man. Scientists said like you know we don't need to like make any more babies because like
scientists also said that COVID-19 wasn't created in a lab in Wuhan. I think you need to cherry pick what you need. I think you need to freaking reevaluate where you get your information from.
I mean, like, look, that's been debunked like a couple times, man. Look,
really, has it now? Then why is Congress bringing it up and charging Anthony Fauci with treason?
Well, it's just allegations, you know. It's like we don't know if it was made in Wuhan or
by that logic, sir, Donald Trump shouldn't be charged. Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin shouldn't be charged with war crimes.
Well, no, they should because, like, look, they did the war time. Now they did the crime. Now they're gonna do the time, man.
But what if the DOJ and what if the federal government significantly went out a former sitting president because they didn't like his political stance or view, and he threatened to take down the deep state?
Well, that's his problem, man. I don't know what to say
So
about
he has to get punished for trying to protect the American people.
Look, he didn't try to. No, I mean, well, he didn't. What has he done to try to protect the American people, man?
Trying to get reelected. He's going to literally get rid of woke people. He's also going to literally take on the deep state by firing these evil bureaucrats.
Well, look, man, it is what it is. You know, it's like if he did the crime, he can do the time.
What crime did he commit, sir?
The porn star.
We still on this fucking Pittsburgh porn star case.
Okay.
Oh my.
So you're telling me you think it's a legal crime that he slept with a porn star, he paid her off with an NDA. What's so wrong with that? It's corporate business practice.
Did he have her consent?
Yes, she consented. It was a willing, consensual relationship. He just paid an NDA because he didn't want that information getting out to the public.
Well, okay, fine, man. You got me there. I'll give you that.
You evil Democrat. I can't win with you people.
You definitely can't, man. Like, I won this debate.
No, I can't believe that the people have to fight against you people, you vermin all a lot every.
Look. I won this debate, so like, look, I won it. So I'm gonna take a piss in like as to celebrate that I'm going to like beat my meat to some
Nicki
Sky
Minaj?
Green, huh?
Nicki Minaj or Kate?
Well, I mean,
I thought as long as Kim Kardashian.
well, they're on the list, but like I'm just gonna like try and maybe Angela White or Cindy. What happened?
Who the fuck's Angela White?
Oh, she's a she's an adult entertainer. She's a porn star. Her OnlyFans is fire, dude.
I have no idea.
Oh well,
Either-
okay. Let me get off the character for a bit. Okay, so I'm ashamed that I know who Angela White is, but like, yeah, she's a porn star. Yeah, I use, you like she has, huge personalities, and yeah,
Wait, is that the girl that you showed me and Jamie a picture of years ago?
years ago.
Like a couple months ago.
Huh. Was she Caucasian? Was she Australian? Because Angela White's Australian.
Honestly, don't know.
Oh, did she have like black hair with a big
I think she had,
with big tits?
yes,
Oh,
girl.
what happened?
Your favorite girl. Okay.
I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure I showed you another girl with like huge personalities. This was probably like a month ago.
Probably. I think we'll end it here. It's been fun.
Yeah, no. Guys, I don't mean anything I said here. I don't mean anything I said. It was I was just playing.
Well, here is
Mhm.
Obama was a great president.
Yeah.
I seriously do. I'm seriously not a fan of what they did to Tate or Trump. I can't see. To me, the Trump case seems like a bunch of bullshit. It's common business practice, making someone sign an NDA.
Yeah, there's nothing bad about that. And that's
Bad
the only
about signing an NDA.
that's
Like
the only
you guys have had to sign NDAs, especially. I'm pretty sure you probably had to sign NDAs with Jacob and that for that company, or you probably had to do something like that for like that something else. But yeah, it's nothing criminal. It's just keep stuff concealed. But yeah, bye.
Yeah, no, it is just a common practice. So like it is what it is. They really have nothing against Trump.
The fact that literally the left don't know that is because they're not business owners. They don't know this stuff. They're just white collar workers. But we'll end it.
Until next time, stay tuned for more.